The Los Angeles Police Department is investigating a death in Los Angeles after investigators found decomposing human remains in the trunk of a car in a tow yard in Hollywood, California on Monday. The vehicle is reportedly registered to David, a singer who is currently on a world tour. He is scheduled to perform tonight in Kansas City, Missouri.
He's not going to make it.
He performed last night.
I thought he was in.
No, the car belongs to him.
Oh, I thought he was.
Is that a bird?
No, it's a plane.
Nah, man, it's Captain Curt.
Oh, wait till you see Captain Curt. You're gonna be like,
You are now tuned in with Captain Curt.
YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Captain Curt, and this is Chronic Thoughts, where I'll be shining some light on some current events in the pop culture scene. This first one we got comes straight out of LA. The story of Fortnite and fame. R&B songwriter David. Yo, what happened? I don't know. Lock in, and we're about to talk about it. All right, so check me out. This is crazy. As you heard, LA, there was a Tesla that had a decomposing body found in it.
Los Angeles police investigating how a badly decomposed body ended up inside the trunk of an impounded Tesla. Chopper video showing detectives on scene at the Hollywood tow lot.
The car comes back to a R&B artist by the name of David. Some people mess his name up and call him D4vd.
By the way, and I get it, his name is David, but it's D4vd.
Yeah,
You're confusing.
trying to make something cool.
You're confusing me. The V.
But his name is David. The dude got famous from Fortnite montages where he was constantly getting copywritten strucken from using other people's music in there. So his mother actually suggested to him, hey, you should start making music on your own. That way you can avoid the copyright strikes. And so he went from being literally, I didn't even know who this guy was. I played a clip that was talking about it that had his music playing, and my daughter, who is 8, started singing his music. I've heard of other people that their kids are super familiar with his music. So his music is definitely driven towards the youth, which I find super interesting. Also, his catalog from the videos that I've been watching about this, his music is very, very eerie. It almost seems like confessions. And there's been people calling it out for years that these are confession songs, that he's got a legit timeline of what he possibly could have done. Speaking of those songs, in 2022, Romantic Homicide and Here With Me went viral, and especially on TikTok. That led to record deals with Darkroom and Interscope, and that really propelled his career to what it is today. Okay, now here's the developments. On September 8th, that body was found in a Tesla decomposing in a salvage lot. The body was, trigger warning, the body was disassembled, and they could not locate all of the body parts. That body was identified and found out to be a teenage girl. That teenage girl was born on September 7th, right? The body was found on September 8th. And September 7th is actually a blood moon 2025. There is rumors on the internet that it could have possibly been a sacrifice. I have seen some theories. It's all speculation, but that is interesting. Now, the remains have been identified as...
Investigators identifying the remains as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas.
Her birthday was September 7th. That's super important. From the research that I've looked around, David drops music on her birthday every year, and he has since he's done music. That's insane. So the last 3 years, every day on September 7th, he drops new music. Also, there was an account that made a comment on one of David's posts, and it said, hey, will you please adopt me? I need it. David responds back asking a question to an account with the name of 0907, which is the birthday of Celeste, and it says, hey, should we adopt this young man? Like, super strange. The fact that it was the little girl that was identified as missing. She's been missing since 2024, but I've also seen reports that they've been in communication a lot longer than that's being reported. There's a teacher that's actually come forth and made statements of conversations that he's had with Celeste about David.
That's her in my classroom in front of...
A teacher is captured on cell phone video telling his students that Celeste Rivas, the 15-year-old girl found dead inside singer David Anthony Burke's Tesla, had been his student and that he knew she had run away a couple of times. So, when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA.
And that he believes that this is 100% David's doing, which I thought that was super interesting. Now, before we get into the details of what we do know in this case, if y'all could take a second, check out TJ Sanders. He just dropped a song called Hardworking Angels. Dope artist, super independent, completely independent, and he needs your help to get these views. So if you could take some time, check out TJ Sanders, Hardworking Angels.
Spent a lot of time chasing vapors from the youth fountain, trying to catch the wisdom floating out. It is the true challenge. I've been running out of tricks, I'm trying new magic. Till hit the page, I turned a new chapter. Money can't buy what I got. I got angels on my side. Money can't buy what I got. I got hard-working angels.
All right, now let's get back into it. So the cause of death has not been identified. That is super important because that's going to reflect the charges that they will place on whatever individual might be found or arrested. Right now, there's no suspects, and David has been cooperating, but it's super important to find the cause of death to determine. There's a lot of factors that need to be discovered before they can place charges, right? But it's interesting that once the body was identified, David did cancel the remainder of his tour. He was on tour when the body was found. And since the body has been identified, David has canceled his tour. So his tour is over.
New details now in a story we've been following for nearly 2 weeks. Singer David has canceled the rest of his U.S. tour after a girl's body was found in the car of his car at a tow yard.
He was scheduled to perform tonight in San Francisco and tomorrow night here in Los Angeles. This comes as police investigate the death of a 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who was reported missing from Lake Elsinore last year and found dead in David's car.
And there was a lot of people that were backing this dude, saying there's no way he's involved. Once that tour was canceled, a lot of opinions changed.
First off, I want to retract my statement. Obviously, the other day, I was defending David before all the new evidence came out. I do not condone anything that David has done or is doing. Okay? That shit is wicked and it's just unbelievable. It's been a lot to process.
Opinions have changed so much on this dude that even his international dates have been talked about of being canceled or completely removed. He's lost his support from his record label and promotional partners. They've either completely cut him off or put him on like a probation under investigation, which I agree with. The fact that the dude's even associating with juveniles is unreal. It goes down to this, like, parents, pay attention. Fortnite, video games, things like that. There are adults that play these games, and there are adults that play these games that don't have good intentions. So just be careful who, just pay attention. Pay attention, protect the youth. The police have executed a search warrant. They've recovered some electronics and some personal items from David, but they have not listed him as a suspect. It gets interesting, though. There is an artist by the name of Ian Gleazy that has been trying to expose David since 2023. He's been silenced by David and David's record label.
Obviously, y'all have seen the current David situation. In this video, I just want to address some stuff. Now, a lot of people on Twitter are mad at me because in 2023, I tried to expose David for what he was doing at the time. And I just want to clear up that the stuff from 2023 was not about the Celeste girl that was obviously recently in the news. It's nothing to do with her. I didn't know about her. I didn't know she was 13. I maybe heard her name once or twice. I had nothing to do with her. The stuff I have from 2023 was nothing to do with Celeste. These were other girls, underage girls, that had claimed David had messaged them or had, you know, relationships with them or, you know, doing inappropriate things with them. And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light. And a lot of people remember, you know, I was having a lot of shit for it. It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything. I've attached an email here that I received from his team in 2023. And basically, they removed my song with David from, you know, streaming services because apparently I was spreading misinformation. The thing is, after that, I got in touch with David and I was like, yo, are the claims true and all of this? And he was like, he literally said, I've got it here. He said, no, it's just some people trying to get clout. You know, there's no evidence and stuff. After that, everything was shut down. Everything, you know, no one else came out after that. So from my point of view,
David validates that by going on his Twitter and saying, hey, look, I see what the dude's saying. My record label is going crazy right now trying to stop it. And from what I've read is they were pretty successful about silencing this dude and getting his content removed. So that was odd. Like, he's trying to tell the world, hey, this guy does strange things with kids and he only wants to be friends with children. He's making posts about, hey, I'm finally 18. Where are all the single moms at? Like, what do you mean? Why does it got to be a mom? Like, why are you trying to be around kids so bad? It's just strange, like really strange. There's also reports that Celeste had a tattoo of "sh" on her finger, SHH ... and reports are confirming that David has that same tattoo. So they have matching tattoos. There is people in the music industry like Rihanna that has that same matching tattoo. So is that a coincidence? It's weird. It definitely is weird. Some of the music that he's made over the years, like I said earlier, it almost seems like a confession and like a timeline. Like, he talks about how he was with this girl underage in the beginning and then they grew old together, and there's like a music video with, like, it was so strange how close that these women looked to Celeste. Even as they got older, it showed like in the beginning he was with the underage girl and then they got old together, and it was just so odd how they were so similar in looks. So yeah, I'm gonna follow this all the way through. I want to know what happens. I'm gonna stay up to date with it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think that this is just a big coincidence and this dude was set up? Do you think it was like an inside job, like somebody was jealous of him? Also, there's reports that she was possibly pregnant. So do you think maybe, is it possible that this dude got an underage child pregnant and he knew he was about to get exposed? I mean, I don't know. There's people that have thought maybe the concert was an alibi. He knew his concert was coming up. He hid the car. I mean, this is all speculation, all theories. Like I said, I'm not too sure what to think. Let me know in the comments. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And remember, be nice to one another.
I mean, but let's have a good alibi. Wasn't me. I'm over here and wherever.
Right. I was in Tulsa. I'm going to be in Kansas City, you know, this, that. So whether it was somebody he knows using his car, whether it's a previous thing, you know.
Right.
We'll take care of it after the tour.
Yeah.
Captain Curt reacts. Captain Curt reacts. I say, who the best in the game? Captain Curt reacts. Captain Curt reacts. I say, who the best in the game? Captain Curt reacts. Captain Curt reacts. I say,